Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I thought that I should do another story time since I haven't done one in like a few months. But I recorded this video already, but when I recorded it like a while ago, the video was just messed up. So I was like, I'm not posting this. So I deleted it, but I thought I should remake the video today. So basically, it's going to be a story time about the time when I got falsely DMCA'd on IMVU. A little backstory on like what really happened. Like, I was beefing with some people on VU, and it's funny because the people that are involved, one of them I'm still not cool with. Like, the person who even sent out the false report, like, he didn't technically send it out, but he made someone send it out. The person who sent it actually plays SL. The person who thought I was copying them plays Second Life. He plays Second Life too, kind of, not really, but he still is on VU. But anyway, so long story short, I was creating, this was probably like 2020. I had just got back on VU. And I was like, ooh, let me start back creating or whatever. My shop kind of was doo-doo, kind of, you know, because I haven't created in like a year and some change. So, yeah, and so I was still testing out the waters of, y'all know, like, icons, people that create, you make icons for your products and stuff. I was still testing out the waters on what I wanted my icons to even look like. So I would go through random shops, like, you know how you just shopping and you take ideas from different people. Not just one person, but you just, not even that really. Well, that kind of, but at the same time, you just looking at other people's stuff, like select people that you shop on IMVU, Second Life, whatever. So you go to them, you're like, dang, I like how their thing look. Okay, dang, like, so you might want something similar to that. Not really similar to the point it's like you're copying them, but just so you know, dang, their stuff is high quality. I want my stuff to look high quality too. So let me try to do this. And by that, a lot of people on VU, I don't know if they still do, more than likely they probably, but back then in like 2020, a lot of people used to use blank colors as their backgrounds. Toward the end, when I quit VU, like last year in like August, I think August, September, whatever, I started using black. Like, my backgrounds would be black for my icons. Literally, it's hundreds of people that use black. And so I used to go through colors. Sometimes I went to like white. I went to like light gray. I think I went to fucking orange. Like, it was different colors that I used. I swear to God. Like, I was damn near going through the rainbow. Like, because I was just like, I don't know what color fits my store. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so I was beefing with somebody at the time, which was a dude. And he used to, I guess, stalk my profile and be like, oh, she creates whatever. And so I don't know where the fuck he got this idea from, but some girl he was cool with, the one that plays SL still, he was like, I guess he went to her and was like, oh, she look like she copying you, this and that, this and that. When our fucking IMVU shops look completely different, like literally completely different. Like, I just started back creating. How the fuck do my shit look like theirs? And they've probably been creating for I don't know how long, consistently. So, I don't, like, what the fuck? So, anyway. And the girl icons that I was supposedly copying, which I wasn't, her icons were like a gray color. Like, kind of like the color of this chair. My icons were like a light gray, like the color of the wall in the back with the fucking bricks, or the little rain fireplace behind me. It was like a light gray. Randomly, I was just like, oh, he was saying like, oh, I'm a DMCA you, oh, this and that, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. And that's why this is why I do not like IMVU anyway, because IMVU, somebody could literally threaten to, oh, I'm gonna take your shop down, this and that, whatever. You should be able to report that, and they get banned for like a few days or a week or some shit just for them saying that. Like, what the fuck? Or, you know. So I think one time, because he was sitting there, you know, on IMVU there's product IDs. I think they have those on Second Life too, but not really. And so on IMVU there's product IDs. And he used to copy. He literally had like a list of maybe 30 of my product IDs saved on like a Word document or some shit. He screenshotted it to me, and he was just like, "Ooh, look at all the products that I already got of your shit, this and that, whatever." And I was just like, what the fuck, like, huh? And so I had ended up, like, you know, you go flag chat or whatever, and I ended up flagging it. I think I even went to live chat too, because I think I screenshotted it or whatever. And IMVU was just like, basically some bullshit. They basically didn't do anything. Like, it kind of was like they couldn't do anything. Like, huh? If I'm giving you the evidence of somebody saying they're going to report my shop or get my shop taken down or falsely DMCA me, y'all not going to do shit? Like, I don't know. That shit is weird. Anyway, fast forward. I was working at the time, and I would not stay up to no 2, 3, 4, 1 in the morning. I used to go to sleep at like 11, maybe 12, right? So it was just one night I sat there and I went to sleep. I took a nap or whatever. I went to sleep, but I like low-key woke up early in the morning type shit. But then I went back to sleep though. And I somehow checked my Instagram, and I see that the girl that's supposedly talking about something I was copying her icons was like, "Oh, join a live, you're scary, this and that, bitch, you're scary, this ain't saying." I'm just like, what? Like, bro, what the fuck? And mind y'all, this girl was younger than me and everything, and she was just popping off at the mouth. Like, I think at the time I was like 2020, I was like 19. She was like 16 or 17. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to argue with you. You're 17 years old. Like, either 16 or 17. I don't fucking know. I think now she's 18. So she might have been like 16 at the time. I don't fucking know. Anyway, and I was just like, I'm not about to argue with you. Like, you a fucking minor. Like, at the time, I was like, I'm not about to argue with you because, girl, it's like 3 in the morning. Like, what the fuck? But after the whole situation happened, I found out her age, and I was just like, I'm glad I didn't argue with you, because what the fuck do I look like arguing with a 16-year-old? Like, that's weird. And a whole bunch of her friends kept like trying to send me the live, but like, you know, if somebody try to send you somebody live, but say you check your notifications or you check your DM after that person not on live no more, it'd be like, oh, so and so sent you so and so's live, they're not live anymore, or whatever the fuck. And I would just be like, what the fuck? And they was all in my requested, because you know, if a new person DM you, especially if they're not following you, they're in your requested. So I never got the alert on my phone because it's in my requested. Like, the hell? And so they were like, oh, you're scary, join the live, you're scary as fuck, da, da, da. And I'm just like, I don't even know y'all. Like, y'all are so fucking weird. And so fast forward, I think maybe a couple days later, by this time they already submitted the fake DMCA report. And I just got a whole bunch of emails. I'm gonna try to put some of them on the screen, but I don't think I got all of them. But anyway, mind you, at the time I had like 200 something products in my shop. They reported like 100, maybe 90 to 100 of my fucking products. So that's half of my shop falsely reported at that. And I was just like, what the fuck? Because then they send you an email and be like, oh, we're sorry, this item was DMCA'd or whatever. They send you like the name of the product, and I think the product ID, I cannot remember, y'all. This happened like 2 years ago. But like I said, I'm gonna try to have it on the screen. But anyway, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was just hella emails, and I was just like, bro, y'all really lying, talking about I'm copying. And so what it was, to even appeal to see like who was it, because when you appeal a DMCA on VU, I don't know if this works for every other DMCA, but on VU, when you appeal a DMCA, you're able to see who sent you, who filed the DMCA on you, like literally the username, and it shows the product. It shows you like their exact email of what they sent to IMVU DMCA, whatever. And it shows their username. It shows the product that they supposedly said you were copying. It shows them listing all of your product IDs, saying like, oh, these products, they copied my one item, da 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 da, whatever. And then it's like an address. You're supposed to put like your name. You're supposed to sign the email. You're supposed to put your address, phone number on, and all that. More than likely, people on VU that put that shit fake. Because I know I use a fake address, signature, name, and all that bullshit, because I was like, y'all not about to have my shit on here. And no, because like I said, y'all, you can put fake, when it comes to stuff like that, you can put fake shit like that because it's IMVU don't be checking certain stuff like that. Like, they really don't, because y'all would have saw how the fuck, and the item that they tried to say out DMCA was some fucking jean shorts for girls. How the fuck you gonna DMCA report some hairs, avatars, fucking clothes, saying that's copying some jean shorts? Like, y'all see what I'm trying to say? Like, that don't make sense. It would be different if, oh, they're copying my hairstyle, and then they reported like all the hairstyles that I made. Okay, cool. That's still a lie. But you know, but how the fuck is avatars, hairs, nails, shoes, clothes copying a clothing item? That don't make sense. So I was like, what the fuck? And then there was this other creator dude that I do not talk to. He's a weirdo. He helped me like appeal it, because the same dude that did the DMCA thing on me, he did on him. And so he helped me appeal it. He was like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this, and this and that, whatever. And I was just like, okay, bet. And then I did it. You're supposed to send, when you appeal, you got to send like your files that you used or whatever, like textures, opacities, whatever. And some of them I ain't have. So I thought IMVU was going to probably be strict, like, oh, you don't have all the opacity maps and textures, da-da-da. No, we can't give you your stuff back. So certain things like clothes that I made from scratch, hairstyles that I did, and stuff like that, I appealed for those. But avatars and stuff I didn't really do, because I was like, I ain't make these shits. But you know, but yeah, and all of this because I was beefing with some dude, and he sat there and lied and put the bug in this little girl's ear, talking about some, oh, she copying you, she copying your icons, this and this and that. I know I'm not tripping. And I was just like, bro, you're so fucking weird. And like I said, but I got, so say 100 of my things got reported, I probably got like half of that back. So I probably got like 50 items back. But I still was just like, bro, like, that was dumb as hell. Why would you do that? But yeah, that was a story of me getting falsely DMCA'd. Yeah, that was dumb. I was kind of mad, but kind of not at the same time, because it's just like, bruh. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this weird story time, and hopefully y'all like this video. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe, and I'm gonna be back with some more videos.